Good, happy Monday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Good Morning, New Hampshire. Let's get started. First step, Nashua police believed body found in Merrimack River is that of missing teen. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Chevrolet, you get to choose from over 700 vehicles with the best price, selection, and service. Drive the all-new 2016 Chevy Silverado Double Cab Custom 4-Wheel Drive Pickup for only $227 a month.
Make it McMulkin Chevrolet.
A tribute to 16-year-old Jacob Goulet is growing by the hour tonight. Friends sitting together, consoling each other. Total strangers leaving flowers at the site where police believe Goulet fell into a storm drain during torrential rain in Nashua.
I have kids, a 14 and a 20-year-old, so as a parent, I would hope somebody would care about my kid.
I wouldn't want it to be one of my boys. You know, that shouldn't have happened.
One of Jacob's best friends left a Converse shoe, his favorite brand, with a note inside. He saw Jacob Friday, hours before he disappeared, while police say he was walking home from a friend's house.
Anything sad, he would just try to be happy about it, or he'd try to make a joke of something just to get him by, you know?
After a massive search, Massachusetts State Police spotted a body this afternoon in the Merrimack River in Tingsboro. Based on the body and clothing description, Nashua police believe it's Goulet, but an autopsy will make the final determination. An investigation is underway into how he might have been swept into the storm drain.
No one has ever potentially fallen into the sewer system, and as far as we know, and these covers don't typically come off.
Grief counselors will be available tomorrow at Jacob's school, Nashua High School North. His friends and family trying to comprehend the unimaginable.
It doesn't seem real to me that something like this could happen, where I could be making jokes with him in second block at school, and then a day later he turns up missing.
City workers resecured the storm drain with new bolts this afternoon, but right now still many questions remain as to how this could have happened. Reporting live in Nashua, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Hillary Clinton to visit New Hampshire today. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Hey, you get to choose from over 700 vehicles with the best price, selection, and service, all backed by McMulkin's low price guarantee. Make it McMulkin and drive the all-new 2017 Chevy Cruze for only $139 a month.
Make it McMulkin Chevrolet.
Haley, Commitment 2016 now, and Hillary Clinton is back in the Granite State tomorrow for a rally in Manchester. It's her first visit to New Hampshire since late last month and comes on the heels of polls that show her lead here growing. But both sides say they expect a down-to-the-wire race. Hillary Clinton's last visit to New Hampshire came more than 3 weeks ago when she held a rally at UNH with Bernie Sanders. But while Donald Trump has made trips to Bedford, Sandown, and Portsmouth in the meantime, she's kept local Democrats happy with visits from Michelle Obama, Bill Clinton, and Vice President Joe Biden.
And the surrogates are bringing out those who might have some inhibitions and have to be brought over.
But State Senator Lou D'Alessandro says beyond the party faithful, regular voters seem completely fed up with 2016.
I did door-to-door yesterday with Maura Healey, the Attorney General from Massachusetts. We were on Pastor Drive, and the people are disturbed. They, what the heck is going on here? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all this nonsense.
People want it to be over.
Absolutely. They can't wait for November 8th, I'll tell you that.
On the other side, former U.S. Senator Bob Smith waves off polls showing Donald Trump trailing badly in New Hampshire.
There are a lot of people who are for Donald Trump that I had never seen in my political lifetime here.
That's 3 decades worth of retail politicking, and Smith says he and many other Trump supporters hang up when pollsters call.
If you're the candidate who's talking about change, significant change, and in this whole mess in Washington, D.C., you're going to be savaged by those who do not want to give up the power.
Down the home stretch, analysts say they're not ruling anything out.
I would be really reluctant to say that 2016 could not get any crazier. I've said that a few times, and I've been proven wrong every single time.
Tomorrow's Hillary Clinton event was supposed to be in the Carr Center at St. Anselm College, but due to high interest and the large crowds expected, the campaign announced it is moving that rally outdoors.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Clinton votes to a double-digit lead, boosted by broad disapproval of Trump. Hillary Clinton has vaulted to a double-digit advantage in the inaugural ABC News 2016 election tracking poll, boosted by a broad disapproval of Donald Trump on two controversial issues: his treatment of women and his reluctance to endorse the election's legitimacy. Likely voters by the vast 69 to 24% disapprove of Donald Trump's response to questions about his treatment of women. All told, Clinton leads Trump by 12 percentage points among likely voters, 50 to 38% in the national survey, her highest support and his lowest to date in an ABC News and ABC News/Washington Post poll. Gary Johnson has 5% support and Jill Stein has 2%. AT&T Time Warner deal hinges on competition's consumer demand, says Wells analyst. AT&T will need to emphasize consumer demand and continued health competitions to get its blockbuster acquisition of Time Warner past regulators, and Wells Fargo analyst told CNBC. Kalasa Jungle, stark choice for migration as France begins clearing camp. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
Tense as far as the eye can see, the jungle in Calais will soon be no more. Its 1,300 unaccompanied children are hoping that means they'll soon be in the UK. Like 14-year-old Mohammed, who crossed 12 countries in 75 days with just one idea in mind.
I want to join to my uncle. I'm so tired here. I left more than 1 year ago, but I didn't arrive to my uncle yet. I love football. I want to play football, and I want to rest in peace.
So far, though, he says he's had no help from authorities. He's been trying to get to the UK for a year now, waiting in a camp where he says only the most brutal survive.
Je vais jamais oublier. C'est tout dedans ici. Parce que c'était très dur pour moi.
Riaz is also 14 and from Afghanistan. He too has family waiting for him in England. But 3 months ago, he left the camp and sought refuge with a local NGO. After 8 months on the road, he finally found a place to rest and much more.
They teach us French. We study here. They give us some money for our needs, to buy clothes, to buy pants, shirt like this. And we are just waiting here to go in there.
But Riaz says he's been waiting too long. He's also worried that in leaving the jungle, he may have made a mistake. So many of his friends, he says, have already left to start their new life on the other side of the channel. Melissa Bell, CNN, Calais.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And now let's take a look at your weather now. There's a live look on radar right now. As you see on radar, we have a few clouds and a few snow showers up in the White Mountains, and rain down by Boston in Massachusetts area. Now let's take a look at your weather on our weather system. Your weather on our weather system. Your wind speed peak is 4 miles per hour, average is 1, current is 0 in between south and southeast. Your temperature is 43 degrees, humidity is 79%, your dew point is 37 degrees, your forecast is partly cloudy, and your pressure is 29.53. Now let's take a look at your next 7-day forecast. Here's a look at your next 7-day forecast. Your weather for today, some sun, mountain flurries, 53 degrees. And now let's take a look at your traffic. Here's a look at your traffic right now. We're seeing a lot of green roadways, and we have a few yellow areas and a few red areas. Otherwise, your traffic is moving pretty good on your Monday morning. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more of Good Morning New Hampshire. Don't go anywhere.